Welcome back to Lopes Lately, your go-to spot for the latest on what's happening in Lope Country. I'm Arujun UmaShankar.
And I'm Lexi Lambert. We start today's broadcast with exciting news. ASGCU recently announced a change in laundry prices.
Students' voices were finally heard, dropping a load of laundry down to $1.50.
In today's episode, we're diving into Missions Week, mental health resources, a preview of Midnight Madness, and a way to find your perfect match.
First up, GCU's annual mission fair kicks off today. Reporter Isabelle Mears is on the promenade checking it out.
That's right. I'm here at the promenade to kick off GCU's annual Missions Week. Behind me, the tents are lined up. There are over 30 organizations that are here to give students the opportunity to learn more about missions. I'm here with Ellie Mowbray, the leader of the missions team. Ellie, were you on a mission, and what did that impact you as a GCU student?
Yeah, I've been on 2 mission trips before. Both were through GCU, and they were just such transformational experiences. And so I want to take that and share it with other students, and so that they can have the same story as me.
So what is your hope for today and the outcome of Missions Week?
Yeah, so we have these 30 different mission organizations here so that students can get connected with them, and our goal is for the students to go on short-term mission trips and maybe even eventually internships or long-term mission trips, and we just really want the students to respond to God's call to preach to the nations.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Ellie. If you want to learn more about GCU Missions Week, follow them on Instagram at gcu.missions. I'm Isabelle Mears for Lopes Lately.
Today is the last day of September and Suicide Awareness Month. GCU provides a number of resources around campus if you are in need of extra support.
GCU Public Safety Supervisor Eva Castillo shares help is as simple as pushing a button.
You can always push one of the emergency phones that are all around campus. They're very visible, and you can definitely let dispatch know, hey, I'm having a crisis, I need to talk to someone. We're here 24/7.
While public safety provides support in crisis situations, there's also the Office of Student Care, where you can make an appointment to meet with a counselor. They're located on the 2nd floor of Building 26. You can also email them at studentcare@gcu.edu.
Exercise is an excellent way to boost your mental health, and there's a new club on campus offering a way to get moving with your friends. Reporter Greenlee Clark recently spent an evening checking it out.
Lopes Run Club is making strides on campus. Meeting every Wednesday at 6 p.m. near the Grace statue, the group is quickly growing, attracting runners of all skill levels and creating a special community.
Heavenly Father, I just want to thank you for such a beautiful day. Lord, I pray that we all have fun today on this 5K that we're doing.
Adding to the fun, each week has a theme. This week, it's a luau party.
Don't let that guy win!
This 3-mile run takes place on the west side of campus, where students run by the Student Union, the Grove, and so much more. Not only does this club give the members an opportunity to interact with one another, but with students around campus as well.
The community at Run Club is so hype. Everybody brings the energy every day. Everybody's ready to move their body after a full day of classes and just connect with each other and get some activity in.
While this student-ran club is putting in the miles, they're also working on becoming an official club through GCU.
When we do become official, it's going to be big.
We got all 50 signers. We have loads of people showing up for the Run Club each week, and it's growing in numbers. And by the time that everything becomes official, we're going to go crazy. We're going to go down Lopes Way, yelling, kicking, screaming, playing music. It's not even going to be a Run Club. It's going to be a party club. We are going to be loud.
To learn more about the club, you can head to their Instagram page and join their Strava group at Lopes Run Club. I'm Greenlee Clark with Lopes Lately.
1, 2, 3, Lopes Run Club! We'll work on it.
Thanks, Greenlee. This week's theme is the 80s. Do you have a good outfit to join them?
I don't know that I do, but I'll have to get on that this week.
You definitely should. The running club is new, but over the weekend, a long-held GCU tradition took place.
About 1,500 students headed up to Happy Jack, Arizona for Camp Love. The camp is named after a former GCU student, Jared Lovecamp, who passed away in 2020.
Camp Love is a way to pay tribute to him and the life he lived for the gospel. Over 2 days, campers spent time playing games, sharing with small groups, praying, and listening to guest speakers. For more information and to sign up for the next Camp Love, check out camplove.org.
Speaking of love, some GCU students are getting creative in their quest to find a match.
They're over the dating apps and trying something new. Reporter Jalen Meyerpeter has the scoop on this new dating game.
When most people hear springtime, they think of flowers. But when Lopes hear springtime, they think of diamonds. And the GCU Perfect Match Instagram account is taking matchmaking on campus to a whole new level. Earlier this month, 10 girls and 10 guys were selected from a pool of 300 applicants to be part of a social media dating competition. Hold on, a bombshell has entered the villa. What's your name?
My name is Kayla Prime.
Kayla Prime is a contestant on the GCU Perfect Match Dating Challenge. Kayla, what inspired you to join this competition?
I was inspired to join this competition because I'm searching for love, and I could also use a couple $100 in my back pocket.
Couldn't we all? And what are you going to spend this $200 on if you win?
There's a couple pairs of shoes that have been grabbing my attention lately, but maybe I'll spend it on a date.
Maybe a date, she says. You have to wear your shoes somewhere.
Exactly.
Later this month, the contestants will be going on dates after being voted into pairs. They'll be vlogging their experiences, and from there, followers can vote for their favorite couple, and every week, their least favorite couple will be voted off of the island. The competition guarantees to help contestants find their match one lope at a time. The couples got paired last Thursday, so stay tuned and follow the account to keep up to date with what's happening on this season of GCU's Perfect Match.
Do you know what Thunder's perfect match is?
What, lightning?
No, GCU basketball, and what better way to celebrate the season tipping off than Midnight Madness?
We can't wait for Lope Vegas theme on Friday, but you don't have to wait till then. The Havocs are throwing events each day this week leading up to the party.
We sat down with Havocs president Wilson Neitzel to give freshmen an insight into the madness.
Being a freshman and being a Havoc is something that's just very special, and you can't really get that freshman experience anywhere else. So I would just say, as a freshman, just come in, be ready to be hyped, come in with some energy, and really just be excited for everything that's going to happen.
Midnight Madness is a tradition the Havoc look forward to every year. We'll see all of the spirit programs come together to perform, and it will get loud.
Doors open at 11 p.m., where dance, cheer, Havocs leaders, drumline, and the pep band will greet the Havocs.
Then, the big moment where the crowd will see the men and women's basketball teams and the biggest party in college basketball will officially tip off for the 2024-2025 season.
As the Havocs meet the teams, they'll notice some new faces, including 2 recent additions to the men's team.
Lindsey Steele is standing by to dig into their stories and give us the latest sports news from Lope Country.
The 2 recent additions to the men's basketball team, 6'7" freshman Braylon Johnson and 6' graduate student Jason Amador, are both looking to make instant impacts for the Lopes this season. For Johnson, basketball is in his blood. One of his brothers plays for the Brooklyn Nets and another competes for Penn State. A fun fact about Braylon, in high school, he nearly doubled his scoring average from his junior year to his senior year simply by switching his shooting hand from the right to the left. In the 2023-24 season, he averaged 17.4 points and 8.3 rebounds. Amador, on the other hand, has quite the unique story about his coming to GCU. He was attending the University of St. Catherine when in his senior year, he got the news that it was shutting down immediately. GCU coach Bryce Drew met Amador at a basketball camp last year, paving the way for his spot with the Lopes. Amador scored a career high of 15 points in his final season with St. Catherine. Speaking of joining new things, GCU Swimming is accepting an invitation into the Big West for the 2025-26 season. We spoke to Coach Steve Schaefer about the transition and what it means for his team.
We needed a place to have a new home, and after looking at a couple different spots, Big West turned out to be the best. It's just got a really good variety of teams with high level of competition, and they're going to have access to good facilities for the conference championships, and our swimmers really wanted to go there, so it's all good.
From the water to the ice, men's D2 hockey began their season with a home opener against Utah State last Thursday. It ended in a tie of 2-2. The next day, though, the Lopes snagged their first win of the season against the University of New Mexico with a score of 4-3. There's so much more happening with sports on campus. A couple quick updates. Women's volleyball, women's soccer, and men's soccer is now in conference play. And those are your latest sports headlines. I'm Lindsey Steele, and back to you, Lexi and Arujun.
Thanks, Lindsey. It certainly is a busy season for our athletes. You know, Lexi, when I think of scholarships, it's usually athletes who are on the receiving end.
Me too, but here at GCU, there are a lot of ways to get scholarship assistance. Lopes Lately reporter Cecy Rangel tells us about a record-breaking year for one program.
The Canyon Rising Scholarship welcomes its biggest class to date, 272 new recipients, bringing the total on campus to more than 1,000. We spoke with some of them to see how it has changed their lives.
It's been one of the things that not just changed my life academically, but personally as well.
The Canyon Rising Scholarship really allowed me to be able to attend college because it took away the financial burden of having to pay my tuition. Without it, who knows if I'd even be here.
GCU's Canyon Rising Scholarship Program grants local students the opportunity to receive a private college education. Formerly known as Students Inspiring Students, they have been helping students since 2016.
It's a big jump, and so with a team of people that come in and support them, we see them grow not only academically, but spiritually, emotionally, most importantly, socially.
Canyon Rising provides its students with many resources, all within its hub located in Building 66.
My colleague and I, Maria and myself, were readily available to meet with scholars one-on-one.
Whenever I've had any kind of roadblock come in my way, I've been able to talk to, my scholarship advisors about it.
If you would like to know more about the scholarship, go to giving.gcu.edu. With Lopes Lately, I'm Cecy Rangel.
Many students are wrapping up their time here this semester, with winter commencement taking place December 13th at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. An email recently went out to those of us graduating in December. So fellow seniors, make sure to check your email and register for your commencement by midnight on November 1st.
Another registration deadline to keep in mind is for one of the most popular campus events, Lip Sync Battle. Applications are due October 4th by 3 p.m. Lexi, if you were going to audition, what song would you choose?
Probably something High School Musical.
Bet on it.
Well, I better get my head in the game then.
Thanks for watching this episode of Lopes Lately.
Make sure to follow us on YouTube and Instagram, and shoot us a note if you have a story you'd like us to cover. I'm Lexi Lambert.
And I'm Arujun UmaShankar. See you next time.